Yeah, I love hip hop music. You know, hip hop is my favorite musical genre. I love rap music. All I listen to is hip hop and R&B. You know, but hip hop is a great music genre to listen to. You know, I love hip hop, like I just said, but has hip hop been detrimental to the black community? That's one question we have to ask ourselves. Has hip hop been detrimental to the black community? Now, let's. Hip hop was originally to uplift the black community, the inner cities. Back in like the 80s, hip hop was very. Back in like the late 80s, early 90s, hip hop went through a black power stage, to uplift black people, and it was very Afrocentric, like Public Enemy had a famous song back in like the late 80s, early 90s called Fight the Power, fight the power, you know, songs like that to uplift the black community. But um, then gangster rap came out, you know, gangster rap was became the main type of hip hop. Gangster rap is surrounded by violence, drug dealing, promiscuity, and all that type of stuff. Gangster rap is good for the ears. The begging beats and the raw lyrics sound good, but hasn't been detrimental to the black community. And I love hip hop. I believe hip hop has had hip hop has its pros and cons. Hip hop has kept black culture striving. Hip hop has spread black culture worldwide. Everyone, you know, all seven continents now listen to rap music. You know, um, Even several rappers nowadays would tell you they get more money overseas. Touring overseas and having concerts in Europe and Latin America and Africa. A lot of rappers get more money touring overseas in Europe than they get money in the United States. So hip hop is something that's completely global. Hip hop has changed a lot of people's lives up. Hip hop has employed a lot of people. Hip hop is a whole business now. There's record labels, there's managers. Hip hop has fed a whole lot of people, but you know, at the same time, hip hop has had a bad cultural influence on the black community. Especially with gangster rap. Like, let's keep it real. Gangster rap culture has had a negative influence on the black community, and especially with our women. You know, that fly guy, dope boy image, getting on the money, got all the girls, driving the hot cars, that drug dealing persona that gangster rap personifies is has put out that image out there that women want. Women want the swag guy who sells drugs and get all the money, has the fast car. You know, Gangster rap has put out that type of image of black manhood. And now since that gangster rap image is out, of the criminal behavior of black man, that has the fast car, gets the fast money, and sells drugs. That image is out there now, and it has influenced our women to want that type of dude. A lot of our women want the bad guy, want the thug, because that's all they see in the media. When black women turn on the TV, they turn on BET, they watch their favorite rap music video, they see a thug. when black women turn on a YouTube video, they see Gucci Man acting like a thug, acting like a coon ass nigga, So gangster rap, hip hop nowadays has portrayed that thug image of black manhood and has put hip hop has made that thug image of black manhood to be seen as cool and hip. So that's the type of black man, who women gravitate to because that's all they see on TV. The hip, cool guy, the gangster rapper, the thug. And women are now being conditioned, especially black women, to want that thug ass nigga and to look over the good guys. One of the reasons why our black women choose a thug ass nigga over a regular black guy is because, man, the thug image of black men is personified worldwide. Tupac. I love Tupac, my favorite rapper. But man, like all these gangster rappers from the '90s, early 2000s, they put that thug image of black men out there. Now that's the image of black men who people see as being hip and cool and in style. Oh, it's not cool for a black man to wear a suit. It's not cool for a black man to speak proper because one of the reasons is because of hip hop culture made it like that. Like, let's keep it real. Hip hop culture, especially when gangster rap took over, created this image of black manhood. Like, black men need to be thugs. Black men need to keep it real, be hood niggas. Black men need to sell this type of drug or sell weed. And now our women have been brainwashed to want those qualities in a man. And with black men, especially the black men who grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, Generation X and millennial black men, we grew up listening to hip hop, listening to rap music, and we want to be that cool thug ass nigga now, So instead of young black boys striving to be a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or do something good with their lives, these little black boys are trying to be a cool thug ass nigga just so they can attract women, to get all the girls. And at a young age, hip hop causes the young black boys to go straight away on the wrong path of life, to be the cool thug nigga who don't want to do his homework and he want to sag his pants and say curse words. And you know these young boys growing up nowadays, they want to be the cool thug nigga. They don't want to be the dude with the suit. The dude with the suit is the lame guy, and that's just the image and the culture that hip hop music is now put out there. And man, like as much as I hate to say it, man, I listen to rap music. All I listen to is hip hop and R&B. But we got to keep it real. Hip hop is one of the reasons why it's cool to be a degenerate in the black community. Hip hop is the one that created this degenerate persona, thug image of black manhood out there. Now it's popular. Now it's cool to be. Now it's cool in the black community to be a thug ass nigga, to be the dude who's selling dope in the trap house. And let's not be ignorant. Not all hip hop is gangster rap. There's positive forms of hip hop that preach to uplift the black community and preach for black kids to go to school and do something creative with their lives. But man, let's keep it real. The good type of hip hop isn't the type of hip hop that is played on the radio nowadays. You don't see conscious rap played on the radio nowadays. You don't see conscious rap on YouTube getting 2 million views or whatever for their music video. But yeah, it's just a conversation that needs to be had. Like, but all right, y'all.